What is up, guys? Rampage here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this is against Noah or NoJNP. And I must say, this is the longest and probably the most epic battle I've had, like, in all of my YouTube career. So let's just get started. And yeah, I'm gonna lead off with my Skarm, and he's gonna lead off with a Rotom. I kind of figured that's what he would lead off with, but yeah, I just really couldn't do anything about it. So I'm just gonna switch into my Breloom as he goes for the Volt Switch. That kind of does a lot of damage, so I'm thinking Specs actually. So now I'm going to get my Toxic Orb, but he's going to switch out into Luke, and I know I can't really take any hits from Luke, so I'm just going to go into my Gligar, because Gligar can take hits from this thing all day and night. And yeah, so actually this battle is sped up a lot because, like I said, this was a really long battle, actually 57 turns to be precise. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to switch into my Skarm on Ice Punch, and I get the freaking freeze, which is so gay. Like, in this battle, that, like, well, it didn't really matter too much, but it was still gay at the moment. So now I'm going to go into Latios as he goes out into his Rotom. I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor. It doesn't KO, which kind of surprises me because the Draco Meteor is super overpowered. Well, it's not Specs Latios, but still, it's overpowered. So now I'm going to go out into my my Milotic as he goes out into his Luke. Now he's going to go back out into his Rotom. So right now this is basically just like a switch war, and really the momentum won't pick up until one Pokemon faints. So yeah, now he's going to go for the Pain Split, which is okay, so that's why I stayed in. And I think I'm just going to go for the Recover. So yeah, now I got all my HP back. So his Pain Split, well, I guess it was useless if he was trying to hurt me, but it was helpful to get his HP back. Now let's go for the Will-O-Wisp, which I don't mind at all because Marble Scale, and yeah. And I'm just going to go for the Boiling Water, or the Scald, I guess, just trying to get the burn. I didn't want to go for the Toxic because I thought he might go out into his Lucario, so now he goes for the Volt Switch, and he's going to go out into his Latias, and now I'm going to go for the Toxic, which is great because Toxic on my on Latias is, like I just said, it's great. So yeah, now it's going to go for the Hidden Power, probably Fire, predicting my switch in the Skarm, but no, I'm just going to Recover because I know I can take a hit from Latias. Latias isn't as powerful as Latios, even if it's Specs, so I know I could take a, I knew I could take a Draco Meteor from it. So yeah, so now he's going to switch out, so that lets me think that he's choice because I didn't see any lefties or Life Orb. And yeah, now I'm just going to go for the Recover just in case he wasn't choiced. And yeah, I'm actually doing pretty good right now. So now it's going to go out into his Lucario, predicting my Toxic, but I'm going to switch out, go out into my Latios, which is an okay switch for me. I go for the Hidden Power Fire. It's not going to KO because I'm not Specs and all. He's going to go for the Crunch. I think I'm able to take that with 11 HP, which is cool. But I am fearing the Extreme Speed, so I am going to switch out into my Milotic because I know I can take an Extreme Speed. And yeah, so that's cool right there. But the burn is kind of annoying because it is residual damage. And he's going to go for the CC. And I am going to be able to take that because Marble Scale. And I'm just going to go for the Recover just to see how much I would get back and all. So it's basically useless to keep on recovering since I won't really get much HP back. But I probably should have kept on recovering, but because I could have easily PP stalled him because I do have more recovers. And I might have been able to stall him out. So I'm just going to go for the Scald and finish him off because Lucario actually is a big problem on the team. And if worse comes, I could just use my Milotic as Death Fodder, probably against this thing. He's going to go for the Hydro Pump. I'm not going to be able to take that, even though I have max HP and max special defense, but who cares. So now that's a fresh switch in the shit, what's this thing called? Breloom. Yes, fresh switch in the Breloom. I'm going to be able to go for the Spore, which is great because now I can start going for the sub punches. So yeah, now I'm going to go for the sub, and that's cool because I'm safe behind the sub and I can just start focus punching. But he's going to go out into a stupid ass Gliscor, which gave me problems so much this whole battle. If I had remembered he had this thing, I would have kept my Milotic. Like, yeah. So now I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge just to get some free damage up while I'm behind the sub. I do get a crit there, which is nice. He's going to go for the Ice Fang and break my sub, so yeah. So we both have Poison Hail. We both can Poison Hail recovery back. So now I'm going to go out into my Skarm because, well, I didn't think he would go for the Earthquake, but I just knew Skarm could wall this thing for days. And now I'm going to switch back out into Breloom, predicting the taunt maybe. Yeah, I'm going to predict the taunt, but I don't know why I switched out into Breloom now. That didn't even make sense. I switched out into Breloom because I was trying to scout to see if he had... I don't know. I don't know what I did, okay? God damn, what did I do? So anyway, I'm just going to stay in with Skarm because Skarm just walls this thing completely. So right here, I'm still frozen because this team is freaking gay. His team. I didn't say my team. So he's going to switch out and go out into his Rotom now. And I finally thought out. I'll go for the Brave Bird. It's not going to do much because Rotom resist and all, but it doesn't matter because I am now thawed and I can go for attacks and good stuff. So now I'm going to switch back out into Breloom because, like, if that thing wakes up, Breloom can just put it to sleep again. Well, not really because he has this Gliscor that's now activated with Toxic Orb, so he could predict the switch. But so anyway, I'm just going to go for the sub again because I need to. And he's going to go back out into his Gliscor. I'm just going to go for the Focus Punch because Focus Punch actually does do more damage than Stone Edge. Well, it actually does about the same, but it kind of does more, I think. I think it does more. So anyway, he's going to go for the Ice Fang, break my sub. Not trying to over-predict. I'm just going to go for the Focus Punch again, even though I'm basically doing nothing to this thing. But I just need to get damage off so I could come out in the Latios eventually. So now he's going to go for the Ice Fang again as I set up a sub, so he's not trying to let me set up. He's just trying to KO my Breloom, which is pretty good on his part because he probably figures that Breloom is the biggest problem. So now I'm going to go out in the Latios and fodder it because I just needed to, because I need to get a safe switch out into my Crawdaunt because Crawdaunt can take this thing out with a Waterfall. So he's actually going to go for the EQ as I go for the Dragon Dance, which is pretty cool. And yeah, good stuff. So now I'm going to go for the Waterfall. That should be an easy one-hit KO because +1 adaptability, Waterfall, Life Orb. Yeah, it's not taking that nicely. So now he's going to go out into his Latios. I'm just going to leave in my Crawdaunt as fodder because I didn't want anything else to take the Draco because I didn't have my my Milotic anymore. So now I'm going to go out in the Breloom because I think Breloom can take a Draco Meteor fairly nicely at -2. That actually still does a lot of damage though. I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. I freaking missed, which is gay. So now I'm going to have to switch out again, but anything can basically take the Draco now, so I'm not really worried about that. So now he's going to go out into his Hitmontop. Then I'm going to go back out into my Skarm, and he's going to switch out, go back out into his this guy. Now I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird, which is cool because it's going to do a lot of damage. So yeah. Now I'm predicting the Draco. So no, I'm predicting a Hidden Power Fire. So I'm going to go out into my Skarm, but he goes for the Trick. So that kind of sucks, but this was actually the best thing to actually get tricked on my team because I really needed my I really needed my Skarm and I really needed my Breloom. So I'm just gonna, since I'm tricked, I'm just gonna set up the Stealth Rocks here, which is cool, and he's gonna die to Toxic, which is even cooler. So now he has the Scizor left. I'm not worried about it because I do have my Skarm, which walls Scizor for days. He's gonna go for the Bullet Punch to try and finish me off, but I'm just gonna switch out in the Skarm, take the Bullet Punch for breakfast. And yeah, I see the lefty, so I'm thinking bulky. He's going to go for the U-turn. I don't care about that because I 4 times resisted. And he's probably going to bring in his Rotom, but this thing is still asleep, so I'm still not worried about that. I'm just going to roar it out, and he's going to go back out in his Scizor, which is great. So basically, I probably could just win by roaring everything out if he keeps going for U-turn, but I'm not really doing anything. I'm not really doing good damage, so yeah. He's going to go for the U-turn again, go back out into his Rotom, and for some reason he doesn't think it's going to roar again. So now he's going to bring out his Hitmontop, which is okay by me because I think I'm just going to go for the roar. No, he goes for the Rapid Spin first, which is a good play on his part, as I'm going to go for the Roost because I need to get all my HP back, because if he gets a crit or something, I know I could take it because I do have Sturdy, so yeah. But his close combat isn't doing much at all. I'm just going to go for the Brave Bird. After the defense drop, that's going to easily be a one-hit KO, which is great. So now we are here like almost at 10 minutes into this battle, and like Oh my gosh, 47 turns has passed now. 10 minutes, and oh my gosh, this battle is just so long and epic. I love it. So anyway, he's going to bring out his rhythm, and I'm going to bring out my Breloom. Go for the sub because I know I'll be safe behind the sub no matter what. And yeah. So now I'm just going to go for the Focus Punch because Focus Punch is cool, and he's going to go for the Vault Switch, which I guess is a good play on his part because he'll break my sub and he can get a fresh switch. But for some reason he's going to go out in the Scizor, which I'm guessing he thinks he could take a Focus Punch and then dish out a Bullet Punch, which does work out in his favor, which sucks for me because now I can't put this thing to sleep because I know I can't take a Bullet Punch. So I'm just going to go out into my Glider's Death Fodder because I didn't even have to do that though. I could have just went out in the Skarm because Skarm walled it still. So I'm just going to go out in the Skarm now. I'm going to go for the Brave Bird, which is great because now I've taken out one of the biggest problems. So that's cool. And now it's going to go out into this guy and go for the Vault Switch, which will KO me, but no, I'm not worried about it at all. Because this is his last guy, and Breloom, you know, all I need to do is just put this Sleep Focus Punch, and this game will basically be over. So I'm going to put it to sleep, which is great because now I can just go for the sub and Focus Punch. And I'm not going to go straight for the Focus Punch because he could get the first turn weak, and you know, I would not want that. So I'm going to go for the Focus Punch right here. He wakes up, and like gets gay and goes for the Hydro Pump, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to go for the Focus Punch, and since I'm faster I can put him to sleep again. So yeah, that Focus Punch did a lot, and I'm going to put him to sleep first because I don't want to bank on Stone Edge missings, and yeah. So that's good that I put him to sleep, and all I have to do is sub and Focus Punch one more time. But my stupid self doesn't even go for the sub, and he gets the first turn wake, goes for the Hydro Pump, but misses. Focus Punch to the face, I win, and that is a good game, Noah. I really hope to battle you again sometime. Make sure you guys go check out this channel, comment, resubscribe, me and him, and peace out.